Her tone is off. The vibe is heavy. You didn't cause it, but you're still catching the fire. Here's how to hold space like a real man. Hi, my name is Jesse, and this is the Valiant Lifestyle. And in this courageous and valiant episode, does this sound familiar? I want to talk about what to do when she's stressed and you're not the problem, but you still catch the heat. Does this sound familiar? If it does, stay tuned because I'm going to tell you all about it. Before I get cracking at that though, I want to invite you to subscribe if you have not already. Hit subscribe and then hit all. And that allows all of my content to be available to you. If this is you, if you are coming back, if you are reviewing this, if you are seeing me again, and this is a view that you've seen maybe your 207th time, welcome. All right, let's dive in here. Don't take the first blow personally. Remember, you're not the target. She's overwhelmed, not unloving. See, what many women want is your presence. And second, you may not be the target here. And you may not be that person of which has to be really upset, just like she does. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. She is just venting. She is just having whatever is bothering her, and you are there to be the one that hears her out. Number 2, create the calm container. Help regulate without trying to fix. Again, your presence, sometimes not saying anything at all, is the best fix. And sometimes even beyond that, just holding her and hugging her. You are safe. You are loved. I love you. And don't say anything. Just be there. Just be present. She needs somebody to have as a sounding board. You're that guy. Be there. Don't take it personally. It's not you. Even if it does sound like that of which you are becoming. You're not. Check in without checking out. I know. Some of you, your eyes are already glazing over. In fact, your eyes glazed over as I started doing this. Started talking about it. Don't do that. This might actually help you. In fact, I believe that this will help you. Let her know that you're here and you're not hiding. You are her steady Eddie. You are her stable and valiant man. You got her. I got you. I got you, honey. I got you. I know this sucked for you today. I know so-and-so said that. That is frustrating. Acknowledge. Validate. But don't get into it. And don't think that this is you. Again, the worst thing that I've done in the past with my wife, my ex-wife, and my girlfriend is I've thought that it was me that they were upset about, taking it personally. Do you know what that is? That is a core wound. That is a trauma, that is a childhood core wound that I had unresolved, thinking that I was the issue. And what I did was I ended up creating this mini trauma, this mini effect within this whole episode of which they were venting about. It makes things worse, my man. If you create a problem within a problem, you are the problem, not her. And if you can't hold her, if you've had a rough day, and let's face it, many of you men have. You've worked, you've just got off a 16-hour shift. You've got 5 kids. Your 2 kids plus her 3 kids, you're working to help put food on the table. You don't have the ability to be able to sit there and hear her out. Find a way. Find a way. You have got to find a way, because if you need some time to unpack your own things after work, be specific and have a boundary around that. Honey, I need 10 minutes before you unload. I know you've got something big. I just need 10 minutes just to transition from work, from the car, from the truck to home, so that I can be all in this with you. okay? Let me go wash my face, change my clothes, brush my teeth, whatever it takes, and then come back down and be present. Find a way, my man. You were made for this. You got this, right? It's taken many, many bouts, several relationships for me to get this. When I finally got it, I realized that I not only had capacity for myself, my wife, that I had capacity for myself. So what changed? Well, I became even more grounded. How did I do that? I designated time for myself every day. In fact, I got up earlier in the morning so that I could have some more me time, my own me time, before I even went to work or started getting ready for work. Because what I was doing was I was doing everyone else, giving everyone else my presence before giving myself. And this shows up over and over. This is a common thread in all of the things that I talk about, is your time with yourself. And if you haven't gotten it, and this is your 53rd episode, come on, man. You got to take your own time for yourself first. That's not selfish. That's self-love. And when you do that consistently over time, like I do, you will find that you've got even more bandwidth to be able to have even the roughest conversation that is not your fault and you were never the problem, but you were able to have all the capacity to be there for her. In fact, you were able to find the time to rush out and get her flowers. Better yet, cook supper, take over. Because you're that guy. You're that valiant man. And if you want to know more about how to get to that point in your life, because you can. I know you can. I believe in you. You're making excuses for yourself, I can tell. Already you're finding and filing excuses in your head to talk yourself out of doing a 30-minute discovery call with me at thevaliantlifestyle.com, aren't you? Yes, you are. Because you don't feel like you're worthy of that. In fact, you don't even feel like you're worthy of creating me time for yourself every morning because you can't find the time because you're too tired. Do you see what's going on here? Do you see what's going on? When you create the time for yourself in the morning, you create more time for yourself in the evening. You create more time for yourself so that you can have more time for yourself to sleep, so that you can have more energy, so that you can find time for more movement, more fitness, how all this goes. This all makes sense. And I'm glad you're starting to get it. I'm happy for you. TheValiantLifestyle.com. Book that 30-minute discovery call and let's see where you're at with this. And don't worry, I'm not angry. I'm just passionate. I'm just passionately talking to you. Because I love my audience and I love who I'm talking about. I'm talking about myself, but I'm talking about you, my man. I got you. Let's do this.